Hello guys, and welcome to another Red Life Studio episode. Please subscribe and give me a like, and share my videos if you're enjoying them. Also, feel free to leave me a comment below. Now let's begin with today's stories.
I think my girlfriend might be cheating on me. I don't know how to confront her. My girlfriend Kay and I have been dating for about 3 years, and we currently live together in my apartment. We both work in the same industry, which sometimes requires us to travel. Kay usually lets me know if she has people over whenever I'm out of town, and I've done the same for her too. This morning I ran into my downstairs neighbor who awkwardly asked me to tone it down because he could hear us having sex from his apartment. I apologized and told him it won't happen again, and he said thanked me since it was keeping him at night for the past couple weeks. I got confused since I just got back from an out-of-state project that took several weeks, and he confirmed the noises had been going on for a while. During that time away, Kay never said she had anyone over and was mostly going out instead. I think she might be cheating on me. Before Kay, I had another girlfriend who cheated on me. I found out because my brother found out and told me, and when I immediately confronted my ex, she first denied but later confessed. However, when we broke up, she and her friends, who knew about her cheating, lied and said I was the one who cheated, and everyone believed her since it was just me and my brother's words against hers, until one of her friends felt guilty and revealed the truth. That incident fucked me up for a while and made me swear off on any relationships until I met Kay. Kay and I met a few months after I moved here from across the country for work, and she's been everything to me. She knows about my ex and agreed that cheating would be a deal breaker. But the possibility of her cheating is torturing me. Not just for having my heart and trust broken again, but I feel like a fucking idiot for being this naive. Since that morning I felt really sick and just went back to bed. Kay is out right now and doesn't know I'm home. I don't have definite proof she's been cheating. My only word is my neighbor's, and I have no reason not to trust him since he's always been pretty nice guy, and this was the first he's ever complained. I feel like if I confront her now without proof, she'll pull the same thing my ex did. I really hope that I'm just being paranoid and she never cheated, but I feel like a horrible person for not trusting her and jumping to conclusions. What should I do? Confront her now or wait? If I do confront her, what's the best way to do so? Update: so I was originally going to sort of hint to her what Dan, our neighbor downstairs, said about hearing sex noises during the week, but as some others suggested that might tip her off, so I came up with something different. I texted her earlier in the afternoon that I wasn't going to be home until after midnight, but I waited at home to see if she would bring anyone with her while I was out. She came home just by herself, but she was startled to see me, although she said it was because she didn't see me on the couch. I told her I finished work earlier than expected and my phone just died. I tried looking at her phone while she was in the shower, but there's a passcode on there. Some people were also suggesting she might have been watching porn or another adult show. I didn't want to answer earlier, but it might be a possibility since both of us watch porn, usually together, and we both don't have any problems with the other watching on our own. I asked if she watched anything while I was away, and she said yes and wanted to know if I was interested tonight, so I guess that made sense. I didn't mention Dan hearing the noises. But still, it couldn't have been that loud enough to disturb Dan since we've always watched in the bedroom. The only place where he could hear loud noises would be our living room, where we don't play it. So despite her being really startled seeing me tonight, Kay hasn't acted out of the ordinary, and she gave me an answer without me tipping her off. But something feels off. I can't really sleep since this whole thing has been keeping me up, and still feel like she's hiding something. As much as I hate to do this, I might get a couple cheap cameras around the apartment to see if she brings anyone home while I'm out again. Comment 1. Just want to add that I've been hanging out way more on this forum and other infidelity forums than is probably healthy the last week. However, the common denominator in all the stories I've read where the person confronts the other without proof is that they will be gaslight/darvo. It ending with them accepting the excuse because of rose-colored glasses, staying in the relationship way longer, and usually after first confrontation the cheater will be more careful and just hide it better. Sometimes it takes years before they get out from the abuse. Some of these stories are made up, but some are not. An alternative to confronting her is to just wait and look for other signs of cheating. In a healthy working relationship, having the conversation is the way to go, but with cheating you will always lose if she is actually cheating. Comment 2. I would confront her nicely about it by telling her what the neighbor told you. Please realize that you do not have proof. You have what someone may have heard through a wall. Maybe she was watching an adult movie, maybe she was just joking around with friends. There are a lot of things she could have been doing that wasn't cheating. You should go into it with an inquisitive rather than an accusatory tone. I'm sure being cheated on in the past may have fucked you up, but it doesn't mean that she is doing it as well. There may be a perfectly reasonable explanation for it that you wouldn't want to ruin your relationship over. Comment 3. I hope you're right that it's all just a misunderstanding. The weird thing is, despite what happened to me, I've never felt paranoid or mistrustful of her until now. In the past 3 years of living here, we've rarely gotten noise complaints from neighbors. Then again, I live in a top floor unit, so I have no idea how loud someone would need to be heard directly below. Comment 4. 2 people below him while I'm on the top. He said it was unusual hearing those noises from my apartment and that the neighbors in the building over were usually louder. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit like. If you would like to see more, feel free to subscribe.